y'all, it's me Dee. I am going to make crock pot meatloaf. So here we go. What you're gonna need is the crock pot, of course. Some aluminum foil to put into the bottom. Helps to take the meatloaf out. The all ever expensive ground beef price is ridiculous right now, but you'll need some ground beef. You'll need some stovetop, a package of any kind of like French onion soup, some tomato sauce, some chopped green peppers. I use the frozen because it's easier. You can use whatever you like. 2 eggs. Okay, let me get the lid real quick. Okay, I'm gonna rinse it off. Okay. And you'll need a bowl to mix it in. I'm gonna choose this one. And I'm really weird. I always rinse everything out. Even though I know it's clean, I still rinse it. I have you guys in my cabinet. So, okay, so I rinsed out that. So we'll open up the ground beef. Cannot believe this. It's like almost $13 for this roll of meat. That is ridiculous. To me it is. But I guess I should be thankful that I just have meat, so. Okay. So I'm gonna open this up. I so don't like the way ground beef smells ever. And I'm gonna put this in the sink. Okay. So that's gonna go in the bowl. Get in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna wash my hands because that was yucky. All right. And before I get going any further, I'm going to go ahead and line my crock pot with the aluminum foil. You want it to come up over the top. But as long as it's mainly in there and you're able to lift it out, that's the main thing. Okay, so we have the crock pot lined. Oops, I have it plugged in. We have it lined. And now I am going to take my rings off because this is going to get messy here in a little bit. May as well take them off now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the, now you can use breadcrumbs if you want. Sometimes I just use bread and do it that way. I put bread in the toaster and then do it that way. But This way, I like to do it this way. I'm allergic to a lot of breadcrumbs because a lot of bread, people don't know, has honey in it, and I'm allergic to honey. So you put the one package of that in. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 eggs in. I have this open. I just opened it. I'm going to go ahead and pour in some green peppers. Okay. Then I'm going to put the package of French onion soup mix in. And a lot of times, you know, I like to use fresh onion, but this time, I'm using this. I switched up. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of coarse ground garlic salt with parsley. A little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to put I'm going to put in a little bit of the tomato sauce. Oh man, that was great. Okay. Now I didn't use all of it. I used about a half of a can. And I'm going to wipe myself up because I got it on my arm. I probably got it everywhere, but that's okay. And so now comes the fun part. And that is sticking your hands in the gooey mess and mixing up the meatloaf, which I don't like the way it feels, but here we go. Ugh. Not to mention it's very cold. But you want to make sure that you mix it up really well, because you want to get all of the ingredients blended in there, mixed in there. You don't want to have like a spot where you don't have any seasoning. You want to make sure you have all the breadcrumbs mixed in there. So you have to mix it up. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like once it's mixed up. Then go ahead and in your bowl, make that into a loaf. Okay? And you're going to have to reshape it a bit too when you get it in the middle. You want to put it in the center of the crock pot, okay? So we have this in the center of the crock pot. And it looks like a big loaf. Let's get some of these goodies off the bottom. Now the other half of the tomato sauce, you can use tomato paste, you can use whatever you want. I am going to later put in there on the top of it. Rinsing this bowl out and take it to the microwave. For the dishwasher, sorry. And then I'm gonna wash my hands. Because this is a mess. Yuck. So make sure you always wash your hands really well. Everyone knows that, folks, though. I don't have to tell you that. Okay. So, my hands are all washed. I have that going now. Let's go in my little trash bag. I always keep like a little bag or a bowl, something near me. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna put it on low to start with. Now this should make its own juices, but I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this over the top of it now, just a little bit. And I'm gonna unplug it and bring it over there so that I can show you. It might be hard to see. There we go. That's what it's gonna look like, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put that on low. And then let it cook for about 6 hours. And then I'll be back to show you what it looks like when it's done. Meanwhile, I'll clean up my mess, which I pretty much already got done. I just have to put back a few things. And it's so much easier if you clean as you go. That's what my mom always taught me. So anyway, we'll see you in a few when it's done, okay? Okay, so this is what it's looking like. It's pretty much done now. Cut it open. It's not pink in the middle. You got to remember that it's not going to be brown because of the fact that it's not cooked in the oven. And here it is, the final meatloaf. Just go ahead and slice it like you normally would. And trust me, I tasted it. I'm doing this one-handed, sorry. It's pretty delicious. So, hopefully you'll try it and let me know what you think. As always, much love, peace, and happiness.